Hello, everyone. It is Monday, October 30th, 2023. This is week 169 of going to the gym every single day. And this is also day one of week two of my powerlifting training and road to regionals. So, how week one went? It went pretty good. Everything except for my fourth day of training was pretty efficient. I worked out of town. Um, and you can tell by the difference in like the video. But yeah, my intensity wasn't there, my drive wasn't there. Out of the three most important lifts of the day, my deadlift was perfectly fine, perfectly well. Bench press, perfectly fine, perfectly well. Squat, on the other hand, was extremely sub-ideal. I just don't think I am primed to squat as much as I should be squatting. But that comes with me having time off from like kind of powerlifting training and everything like that. I'll get back into it. I believe in myself, and squatting anyways for 9 reps is pretty difficult in and of itself. But yeah, so excited to keep continuing on this program. I'm gonna be in the gym today squatting again. It's a squat and bench day with some accessories. I think I do like a single leg extension, and then I do like a upper back biased neutral grip row. So excited for that. Excited to keep training, excited to keep grinding. I would say I have no more distractions, but there's one little distraction. But distractions aren't always a bad thing, as long as you stay focused. So yeah, very excited to keep continuing this training. Excited for winter. Excited to just have more time to focus on the gym and everything like that. But yeah, I'll stop yapping and get to the training.
Oh man, yeah, I apologize. I did not talk about my workout, like a post-workout thing. I didn't go over anything on this day. I apologize. This is me from the very, very far future. And I am happy to say that week 3 I fixed this issue. Yeah, you'll see when week 3 comes out. But yeah, squats, top set 315, RP 6. I did this for 5. These are honestly pretty easy. Every time I squat, everyone tells me like my face is exploding, like I'm struggling a lot, but these were pretty easy. Like, just take it from me, these were pretty easy. And then we backed down to 285 after that, and those were even better. I'm liking getting all these different shots and seeing my depth, my foot positioning, how I brace, everything like that. So pretty happy with how squats have been going recently. Next up was bench press, and we loaded up 180 and took it for a spin of 8 reps. Really liking my bench form. I'm extremely confident in it, and really liking my wider hand positioning I have. I'm still maintaining good bar path. My elbows are tucked in well. My setup is good, getting my arch, set and everything like that. So very, very happy with my bench. Very excited to get up higher in weight too. Like, this 180 for 8 was not very hard whatsoever, as you can see. If anything, like I'm itching to just push the weight up, and I'm not pausing for very long. I'm just, excited to bench. Just happy with everything involving bench overall. After bench, we got into some neutral grip lat pull downs. These as well, I really like. Probably one of my favorite accessories to do on this program. These are going well. I feel kind of bad recording in the gym sometimes, especially recording this. I kind of got to position the camera a certain way so I don't got 30 people in the back of my thing. My gym gets pretty busy too. That's why a lot of my accessories don't really record. They're also not too important to me. I don't really need to see my form on these. They're just an accessory for my main lifts. But yeah, I'll always make sure to try to record my deadlift, squat, and benches every time I do them. Those are the most important. I really want to see my form for them and everything like that. And I want to get better at locking in more during my entirety of my workout. So like as you could see, when I was doing bench press, didn't have wrist wraps on. I spent a lot of money on these wrist wraps. I got them for competition. I'm gonna need to be able to use them for competition, so I have to use them in training. So yeah, definitely need to be more disciplined in that regards and just stick to what I'm gonna be doing for competition. And after these lat pull downs, we got into some single leg extensions. These were good too. My quads were absolutely dead. I really think I'm pretty quad dominant when it comes to my legs. If anything, I need to do a lot more hamstring work. I think I can rep out the full stack of the machine for a good amount with knee sleeves on. But then if you ask me to do something similar on hamstring curls, that's just not going to happen. But yeah, these were good. This is me going over my workout from day 1, week 2, powerlifting training and road to regionals. Don't worry, day 2 goes a lot better than this.
Hey, so this is Wednesday, November 1st, and this is post-workout of week 2
day 2 of the powerlifting training and road to regionals. So what I'm going to be doing now is probably just filming one of these videos, just post-workout reviewing everything. Not really much of a point doing one before my workout, but yeah, let me just, review the workout. So we did a heavy set of, supposed to be 4 on bench, but I did 5. Already went off program, good job. But I did 205 and for 5. Felt pretty good. This entire workout I didn't have wrist wraps. I was coming back from being on campus. I didn't have all my gym stuff with me, so I apologize for that, but I still managed to record all my sets. So yeah, the 205 for 5 felt pretty good, pretty easy. Very happy with my bar path and my elbow positioning. I'm also pretty happy with the position of getting the bar on my chest. And I'm going to be showing my back down sets of 190, which I was doing for sets of 5 as well, I believe. I did 4 sets of 5. So I've been working on my setup and I've been working on just my form. All of these I'm trying to get at least a little bit of a pause and pretty slow on the descent. This is all just form work. It's all supposed to be RP6. It's supposed to be very simple. So yeah, very proud of that. Next, we move straight on to some RDLs. Honestly, I think I overshot for difficulty on this. This was supposed to be fairly easy for a set of 3 with 315, but this felt pretty heavy. Maybe it doesn't look that bad in the video, but it definitely felt pretty heavy. Went down immediately after to 225, like how it says on my program, and then we were doing reps of 7. I think my first set I actually did 6 reps by accident, but happens. But yeah, really happy with my form on these, just driving the hips back, not having too much feeling in my chops or anything like that, so that's good. After that, it was straight to glute bridges. Have higher weight than I did last week on these, and just going through the motion with these, just an accessory. And then I didn't get these on camera because the gym was absolutely packed, but single arm tricep extensions, these were good as well. And yeah, that's pretty much the workout. This was a lot shorter of a workout. These like day 2s are pretty simple. But yeah, I'm happy that this program is working well. Excited to see where it goes and excited to do day 3. Hello, so this is Thursday, November 2nd, 2023, and it is week 2, day 3 of the powerlifting training and road to regionals. So today I think this is kind of my least favorite day of the 4-day split. So it's squats for a top single, and then we do some pin squats. Then we get into some varied grip bench. I do wide grip. And then it's Pendlay rows, and then 2 good accessories being cable lateral raises and dumbbell hammer curls. So, just reviewing the squats. The singles, I don't know what it is, just my squat has not been the same since my shoulder injury, and I think it's just because I stopped squatting that much. 365 was the single I did for RP6. It honestly felt harder, but, this is like 90 pounds less than my 1 rep max. I don't know how much lower I can go. Pin squats were all right too. I got a bunch of different angles. I really wanted to see a lot of different things. I wanted to see my feet positioning. I wanted to see my my hip crease. Am I getting depth? I wanted to see my upper back. Am I tight, or is there a lot of movement with the bar? Just wanted to see a lot of things, and I think I did all right on that. The pin squats were also using 325 for 4 sets of 8, so lots of volume. After that, did some varied grip bench press. I went middle finger on the interior ring, so decently wide, but honestly it felt really, really good. It felt natural. I'm gonna experiment a lot on this program with my bench form. I really, really need to get my arch improved. I think I already have a pretty good arch, but I need to get to the next level if I want to be, above 300 pounds on my bench as a pause for competition standards. I've been seeing a lot of videos of Taylor Atwood, who's also another 74 kg lifter. Obviously, he's on a completely different scale than me. He's a world-class athlete, but I'm going to try to mimic his form sort of and just kind of see what cues he has, because, his bench is ridiculous. And his elbows don't dip below his shoulders, so which means he's got a good enough arch, or he has some amazing, I don't know. Pretty much, I just need to work on my arch and make sure that my elbows aren't dipping below my shoulders as much as they are. You can see from this angle that, it's not ideal, but it's a work in progress. Didn't film the rows, and I didn't really film the rest of the workout just because the gym was completely packed. But pendlay rows, I did 145 for 4 sets of 10, nothing special. Same thing with the cable lateral raises, and same thing with the dumbbell hammer curls. But yeah, excited for Saturday. That's my day 4 of the program. I have deadlifts, I have Larson press, I have squats, hamstring accessory. I got a lot. So I'm excited for that. And just excited to keep grinding on this program. I'm excited for when the RPEs get above 6 and hopefully the volume starts to creep a little bit down. I'm not a big fan of the volume. Anything more than 5-6 reps is just cardio to me, honestly. I'm more of a strength 1 rep, 2 rep, 3 rep kind of specialist, I guess, but is what it is. Excited to stay on the program, excited to keep grinding, and yeah, I'll see you guys for day 4, week 2. Hello everyone. Today is Saturday, November 4th, 2023. Technically it's Sunday, November 5th, but this has been day 4 of week 2 of the powerlifting training and road to regionals. So going over today is probably the most important day of training, just because we do, basically all of the big 3 lifts. We deadlift first, and then we get into Larson presses, so bench, and then we get into some squats with accessories after that as well. So reviewing what we did today, deadlifts they felt good, but they weren't going good. And what I mean by that is I've had an issue before with timing my eating and my meals before I squat and I deadlift. So today wasn't a good day for that. I ate dinner maybe an hour and 15-ish before going to the gym. So I was a bit bloated, and that just did not make me feel very tight in my core, and it did not help me with my bracing. As you can see in the video, yeah, one of the sets I just threw off my belt. I think I did that actually for 2 different sets, just because I could not brace with my belt. I did not want to have the belt on in general. It just did not feel good, did not feel comfortable whatsoever. And I think I actually moved better without the belt in both of the cases. So yeah, that was how deadlifts went. The strength was great though, and that makes me feel really good because deadlifts are the one thing I really need to bring up. My deadlift is extremely subpar for what I'm going to be. It's extremely subpar compared to my squat and my bench. I should be in the 500s. There's no reason I shouldn't be, except for the fact that I do conventional. To be honest, I feel like everyone who was a really big deadlift in my weight class, they all pull sumo, but to each their own. So yeah, that was how deadlifts went. Going to Larson presses, these are extremely easy. I overshot. I didn't even look at my plan. I did 8 reps on my first set. I should have been doing 4. Those 8 were still extremely easy. I know this first 2-3 weeks, they're all going to be RPE 6, RPE 7, meaning that it's supposed to be extremely simple, but these were just these were too easy. But again, I'm working on form. I didn't wrap up for any of these, didn't put any wrist wraps on, but they still felt well. I'm just getting back into benching. Like I said in the previous video, have not been benching for about a month before these past 2 weeks, so happy to still be strong on bench. And then going to squat. So last week I was crying over having to do 9 reps of squat, especially with this kind of weight. I think I did 305 today, and it was supposed to be 305 last time, and I dropped down to 295, and I was doing those for sets of 5. I could not get the 9 reps for the life of me. But today I went in with the mentality, deadlifts weren't the greatest, bench was easy. I'm here, I can be here all night, I'm alone, let's lock in, let's hit these squats. So yeah, I was absolutely battling on these squats. I have no idea if these are supposed to be easy or hard. In this program, they throw in some things that are RPE 7, RPE 8. So that means maybe 2 to 3 reps remaining approximately. But yeah, no, I was just battling on these squats. I got 9 for all 3 sets, fighting through it. I hate doing volume, especially on squats. But program's a program. I'm gonna follow it to a T. So I think I killed it on those. The form isn't great, but my coping is telling myself that once I get squat shoes, meaning my heels are elevated, that means my knees will be more over my toes. I won't have the butt wink. As you can see, my bum is kind of curving downwards. That will be gone, and just everything will be better if I get squat shoes. That's just how I tell myself. But yeah, after squatting, it was 2 accessories, machine chest press. Honestly, I am humbling myself because I thought I could do a lot more than the weight I was doing. I was doing 160, bumped up to 175. I'm pretty sure I couldn't even do 12 reps any of the single sets. I think I did 10 and then I did 8. So yeah, not very strong in machine chest press. Hamstring curls, you know, hamstring curls are hamstring curls. I only filmed one set of each for each leg. My phone was gonna die, but you know, hamstring curls, you know, is what it is. It went well. And then I actually didn't skip core today. So yeah, I was alone in the gym. Had some time, you know, even though it's like 12:50 by the time I was doing it. I thought might as well do some core. So I did some pull-off presses, which is like using a band as resistance to either side and then just pressing in front of you. I did those with some rotation, and you know, those felt all right. And then side planks, you know, is what it is. Side planks went all right. But yeah, that was my training for day 4, and you know, me finishing up week 3 of this powerlifting training. Excited to get to week 3, excited to finish this, excited to compete. I'm gonna be doing my best to record everything and just review it and try to not make these videos way too long. My week 1 was pretty long, so what I'm planning on doing is just having one video at the end of my workout reviewing my day. But yeah, that's just me going over day 4 of week 2 of powerlifting training and road to regionals. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy.